only did the Eagles have a great back end of the draft, but their unrestricted rookie free agents that they signed, absolutely one of the best in the league. Yo, everybody, how you doing? King Dingbat here. So today we have come with the hell is that? It's a big ass dog. Dallas still stinks. Yo, everybody doing? King Dingbat here, and I hope everybody's having a great weekend. Hope you guys are doing well. You know, I have talked a lot about the back end of the draft for the Eagles. I said that I thought it was fantastic, I thought it was spectacular, and I do. And despite me saying this, most of the so-called experts, they drag the Eagles over the coals. They have been so hard on the Eagles, and it's because of one pick. It was because one pick in the second round, they trashed the Eagles' entire draft. But when you really look at what the Eagles did in the back end of the draft, I thought it was fantastic. Now, once the draft gets over, what happens is these teams find out what players were not drafted, and then they go and they try to sign certain guys that they like, guys that they may have, high grades on that didn't get drafted. And these rookies who don't get drafted can sign with any team. Okay, so there's always a mad scramble for teams to go out and sign these guys. And you always want to see who could go out, who could get the best group of guys, who can get the best unrestricted rookie free agent signings. And this year, according to Rotoworld, and I happen to agree, the Eagles, they're rated in the top 5 of unrestricted rookie free agent signings. And when you look at who they signed, I think it's very fair to say that the Eagles got players who could actually make this team. Now, it's a very hard thing to do, to come in as an undrafted rookie free agent and make a team, because not only do you have to go against other guys who are pretty good, but teams who waste picks on players, like if you waste a 4th round pick on a player and he comes in and this undrafted rookie free agent's outplaying him, a lot of teams don't care. A lot of times teams want the guy who they invested in, and they'll give him a chance and a leg up, even though they say it's an open competition. It's going to be open competition. Don't worry about it. Yeah, for who, for what? Like Ricky Waters said, it's not the way it goes. So to be an undrafted rookie free agent, you have to really come in and go above and beyond to make the team. And a lot of times, these guys end up being practice squad guys, those kind of things. And if you can get one guy to make it, one guy out of those undrafted rookie free agents to make the team, or two, you've done a really good job. And I think the Eagles are going to have 2 players that will be on the active roster when it's all said and done. There are guys on this unrestricted rookie free agent list that I absolutely love. Grayland Arnold, Andre Killens, Khalil Tate. All 3 guys I'm very excited about. But at the end of the day, I think all 3 of those guys end up on the practice squad, and that's okay. I mean, Killen's explosive as hell. If he comes out in preseason and he can impact special teams, maybe you got something there. But I think he's kind of small, needs to gain some weight. Khalil Tate, he's going from quarterback to wide receiver, so I see him kind of going through that whole Greg Ward path, okay? However, those 3 guys, I think in a couple years, they could make the active roster. I think they're very talented, and I'm very excited about them. Okay? No question about it. Now, when you start talking about who I would want, what the hell is that? Who I would want, I'm sorry, this is a goofy guy's face, uglier beard than me. What the hell's going on? Anyways, when I look at the guys who I think could actually make this team for the Eagles, there are 2 guys that really stick out. First guy I want to talk about is the guy that I'm most excited about out of the complete and the entire list of undrafted rookie free agents. And that is Raequan Williams from Michigan State. The kid, 6'4", 304 pounds. I've been watching a ton of tape on this kid. He is a force in the middle. He is a legitimate force in the middle. And I think he is his run stopping ability, okay, his run stopping ability is one that I think the Eagles are not going to be allowed to let go. They're going to want him to rotate in, especially in short yardage situations, things like that. And I think he can make this team. I think he has an opportunity to beat out Hassan Ridgeway. That's what I think of this kid. He should have got drafted. He didn't. I love this pick. I love this pickup by the Eagles. Raequan Williams is a monster. This kid looks like a legitimate beast, and I think he's going to stay. Now, will they keep 4 defensive tackles? I don't know. Maybe 5? I don't know. You can add a couple extra roster spots, so who knows? But I think Raequan Williams has the best chance out of everybody on the undrafted rookie free agent list to make the team. And I think he's going to surprise a lot of people. And I think part of it is because he's so big in the middle and he's such a good run stopper. And it's something that the Eagles could always have more of. And I think he's going to make this team. The guy I want to talk about that I think could make this team, especially if the Eagles don't go out and bring in a veteran running back. If they don't go out and get Carlos Hyde, trade for Leonard Fournette, do something like that. I think the guy with the best shot to make this team, the second best shot, is Michael Warren, the running back from Cincinnati. The guy had over 1,200 yards, 14 touchdowns last year. This is a big physical bruiser. Okay, he's a big physical bruiser. Now, he's going to have to beat out Elijah Holyfield because I think he's going to be competing with him in that role. But I think this kid has a great chance to make this team. He's 5'9", 220-something pounds. The kid is a beast. You can watch him run. He runs hard. He's physical. He would be great in good short yardage situations. And not only that, he gets to work with Deuce Staley, who can develop running backs. I trust the Eagles when it comes to developing running backs. Not like, when we're talking about wide receivers and my fears there. At running back, the Eagles always seem to develop running backs. So I think Deuce Staley will develop this guy, and he's the perfect complement. He would be the perfect complement for Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders is your franchise back. Then you have your short yardage back. Then you have your Darren Sproles guy in Boston Scott. I love it. I'm getting excited already. Ready to double moonwalk some ass. I think Michael Warren has a good chance to make this team. I don't think it's as good as Raequan Williams. However, I do think he has one. The big thing is going to be, do they bring in another running back? If the Eagles bring in a veteran running back, then yeah, who knows? Things can change really quick, but it's going to be interesting to watch Michael Warren and Elijah Holyfield kind of battle for that spot, because right now, the way it looks, I think they're going to. And of course, you got Corey Clement, who probably has an advantage that he's played, he's been in the Super Bowl, he has experience. Question with him is going to be health. But when I look at the unrestricted rookie free agents, those are the two guys that stand out to me the most. I think those two guys can make this team. And part of it is because, one, Raequan Williams, his run-stopping skills is just something the Eagles aren't going to want to pass up. And two, Michael Warren is coming into a team where he has something to offer that maybe only one other guy, Elijah Holyfield, does. That big, powerful bruiser. So, yeah, I like those two guys to possibly make this roster. And look, that's a good thing. If you can get two guys out of your unrestricted rookie free agents that make the active roster, that's really, really good. And I think that's why the Eagles are ranked in the top 5 when it comes to undrafted rookie free agent signings, because these are guys that actually are going to have a chance to make this team. And I'm very excited about it. And then the other guys, like I said, like Killins and stuff, I'm excited to see them. But I think when it's all said and done, they'll end up on the practice squad. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. I'm totally okay with that. So those are my thoughts when it comes to the undrafted rookie free agents and who has a legitimate shot or who has a really good shot to make this team. I would say two guys, Raequan Williams and Michael Warren. I think those are going to be the two guys that stand out the most. Now, I have to say one other thing before I go. I keep seeing, and this is just something that's bothering me today, okay? I keep seeing unbelievable, unprecedented, beautiful Kelly green jerseys on Eagle players. I see them. I look at them. I watch them. I want it. I want it. Now, I always do 2 videos a year talking about the Eagles switching to Kelly Green. This one is going to be a little bit of I'll call this a half a video, okay? Because I keep seeing all the pictures, the Jalen Hurts, Carson Wentz. I just want it back so bad. Even as an alternate jersey, I'll take it. I'll take it. And how come we still can't get the alternate jerseys? How long does it take to get approval for a helmet? I mean, nobody's at anywhere. The facilities are closed. People are sitting at home. Call up the damn commissioner and tell him you want to add a second helmet. I mean, this is like 3 years I'm waiting. I need to buy merchandise. I want Kelly Green. You know? And I keep seeing all these other teams keep changing their jerseys. And they're all ugly. They're all ugly. Get me Kelly Green back. Even as an alternate, I'll be happy. I'll be happy. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. And don't be a dingbat.